Guys, a lot of people believe Mohammed Kudus is going to sign for Newcastle United next season. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why they believe that is possible. Also, in today's video, I'm going to tell you what Drogba had to say about Mohammed Kudus. We're also going to talk about Asamoah Gyan, the baby jet, and Semenyo. I have been seeing several reports concerning these two, and I'm going to tell you the reason why these two are trending on social media. We're also going to talk about Semenyo. In October, he scored a goal against Fulham, and that goal has been nominated for English Premier League Goal of the Month. And also talk about Nketiah. Of late, Nketiah is talking about Ghana a lot. Anytime the question about Ghana arises, he's smiling and even speaking Twi. I'm going to tell you all this and many more. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications. My name is Adam. Thank you for watching Sports Corner GH. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with Mohammed Kudus, the star boy. Guys, comment Kudus. Look, yesterday I was angry, I was fuming because I was not happy with the tackle that Mohammed Kudus received from Joe Linton. I uploaded the video on YouTube, uploaded it on TikTok, Facebook. And I kept on seeing this particular comment. Oh, Adam, don't worry. Kudus is going to sign for Newcastle United. I'm like, what are you people seeing? And then one comment drew my mind to an incident that happened when Mohammed Kudus was playing for West Ham. Do you all remember the game between West Ham and Tottenham? That game where Mohammed Kudus went overboard and overreacted, kicking players here and there, Mickey van der Ven. Do you all remember that situation where he even received some game match ban? Yes, people believe that it is almost the same situation. So I shouldn't even talk at all. These two will become best friends next season because Kudus is going to sign for Newcastle. I started laughing. They are telling me, no, Adam, there is a pattern. I'm like, sir. I'm like, okay, let's see what will happen in the future. I'm not ruling that out, but as at that moment, I was so happy with the tackle. But then, guys, that is just by the way concerning the whole tackle and everything. It is in the past. Whatever happens on the pitch stays on the pitch. So we have moved on from that. But then let's talk about Didier Drogba. You know, Didier Drogba is a legend. Not only here in Africa, but also in the English Premier League with what he has achieved with Chelsea. Now, he was asked, which current African players in the English Premier League are you impressed with? In an interview with Sporty TV. And this is what he said, and I read. He says that I like Kudus. I used to like Nicholas Jackson because I saw a lot of similarities with myself. Of course, my brother, Mo Salah, King Salah. So he mentioned three players. Mohammed Kudus, Nicholas Jackson, and Mo Salah. If you are big, you are big. Real recognize real. If Didier Drogba says he's impressed with Mohammed Kudus, who am I? Who are those saying Kudus is not that guy? In fact, so far, looking at what other people are saying about Kudus' performance of Tottenham, it's impressive. Look at what David Moyes said some few days ago, that he's by far Tottenham's best player. And as for Tottenham, yeah, they would have to rely on Mohammed Kudus because of their next games. Against Chelsea, against Manchester United, against Arsenal. Look, if you're a Tottenham fan, as at this point, when you're going to pray, you pray for your team too, because it's not easy to play against Chelsea. You have to pray for some red card to happen somewhere in the game. It's not easy to play against Manchester United. They have picked form. It's not easy to play against Arsenal. They don't concede. So as at this point, I just want to see how they'll go through those three games, because it's not going to be easy at all, and they would have to rely on Mohammed Kudus. Trust me, he's going to come to the party. I'm telling you. Don't worry, don't be pessimistic. He's going to come to the party. But then, guys, that is the update that has to do with Mohammed Kudus. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Asamoah Gyan, the baby jet, and also Semenyo. I have been seeing a lot of reports concerning these two, and I've been wondering, what is the connection between Asamoah Gyan and also Semenyo? Maybe the connection will be the fact that both of them Black Stars, Ghana. But aside that, what else? Then I decided to probe in further, and I found a report from The Sun, and they states that former Black Star captain Asamoah Gyan has been working closely with Antoine Semenyo over the past 6 months, reviewing his game footage and offering tactical and psychological advice. It is understood that their relationship have grown significantly during this period. with Gyan acting as a mentor and also as a big brother figure to the red-hot Bournemouth attacker. The pair have been meeting in person when Semenyo joins the Black Stars for international duty. It is reported that the guidance of Gyan is contributing to Semenyo's impressive display in the English Premier League. This is coming from the Sun. This is the connection between these two. You all know what Asamoah Gyan means to Ghana. Baby Jet himself. When he plays for Ghana, no joke. And we all know when it comes to Semenyo for Ghana, he has been struggling a bit. People attribute it to the pitch, to the coaching style. People attribute it to even confidence. So it would have to take someone who has played in that similar position before to advise someone like Semenyo. And I think what Asamoah Gyan is doing is the right thing, is the best thing. So don't be surprised if you see Semenyo start scoring goals anyhow for Ghana, because he has the right mentor, the right teacher in Asamoah Gyan. And I think this is an excellent one. We just can't wait for him to play very well with the national team. Now, moving away from that connection between him and Asamoah Gyan, let's talk about the goals he scored in October. In October, for Bournemouth, he has scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist. This one came in a single game. That game was against Fulham. Now, in that game, one of the goals here, he took the ball to the far end of the opposition box, dribbled along the line, and played a very good ball to score. Like the angle at which he scored that ball here is crazy. And I believe that is the reason why it has been nominated for Goal of the Month. Let's not forget, Semenyo won the PFA Player of the Month last month. This month, he has been nominated for Goal of the Month. Charlie, Semenyo is on another level this season for Bournemouth. I'm not going to lie to you. He's an excellent player. And I'm happy for Semenyo. So, guys, so far, this is what we are getting on Semenyo. His goal against Fulham has been nominated for Goal of the Month of October in the English Premier League. Now let me add this last update concerning Semenyo, and this is coming from David Austin. He says that a lot of teams are showing interest in Semenyo, teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham Hotspur. But then Bournemouth have slapped a 75 million euros price tag on Semenyo, looking at the interest he's gaining this particular season. As to whether they are going to let him go in the January transfer window, it depends on your staking power, the money. Because without that, I don't think Bournemouth are going to allow him leave at a cheap price in the middle of the season. So it has to do with how much you are putting down on the table for their key player. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Antoine, Semenyo. Now let's move away from that and talk about Nketiah. Eddie, look, Nketiah, I just want to say this. After Ghana qualified for the World Cup, we started hearing rumors. In fact, it changed from being a rumor to more or less a confirmed info that Nketiah wants to play for Ghana. When he was young and he was on form playing for Arsenal even before joining Crystal Palace, we went to this guy. In fact, 2022 World Cup, we tried using the World Cup to convince him. It did not work. But quite of late, we have been hearing things about where Nketiah wants to play. And I'm not going to lie, his performance for Crystal Palace quite of late has been so good. Good. He scored against Liverpool this season. It's like people have forgotten. He scored a goal against Liverpool. His performance has not been bad at all. But then Ghanaians have this thing against Nketiah because he had told us no before. That is why Ghanaians are not in support of him coming. By the end of the day, that decision does not lie in our hands. It lies in the hands of the coach. Now let me tell you this. There was an awards night. And that awards night is the Best of Africa Awards in London. Now, when Nketiah went to the show, picking up an award for what he does for his community, he spoke about Ghana. And this is what he said.
Ghana's got a lot of amazing people. We've got some talented artists, talented football players, and talented people in general. And I think they're just a bit better than a lot of the other Africans. But
Ghana has a lot of amazing people, talented artists, talented football players. I just think they are a bit better than a lot of African countries. Hey, Nketiah, you're being, you're being. It's like Eddie Nketiah wants to be doing like this, tickling our emotions, just because he wants to play, he wants to be on the good side of Ghanaians. It is working. It is working. But when I carry the thing he said, then I'm like, Eddie. Well, this is what Eddie Nketiah is saying about Ghana. I go take him like that because he's not saying a lie. We have the best artists, some of them here in Ghana. Shatawale, Stoneboy, the list goes on. Black Sheriff, Kwesiata. That's the fact. Footballers too, you can't remove them. Kudus, Jordan, we have Semenyo, Pate, facts. And what he said, when it comes to Africa, like when you talk about football, they mention Ghana. Then they'll go and mention the other countries. It is facts. And one video is trending where someone asked him, Etiseng, he said, yeah. Check out this video.
Right. Etiseng. Right. Etiseng.
So guys, you have seen the whole video concerning Eddie Nketiah. Should we give him second chance or not? Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know whether we should give Eddie Nketiah a second chance or not. Let me know down below in the comments. Now, lastly, let's talk about Fatawu issahaku, the rising star himself. Now, Fatawu issahaku has really gone through a bit of transformation at Leicester City. Now, we know him as a player who is very, who is a very big risk taker, playing from the wings. He scores outrageous goals. But when he went to Sporting, it did not really pan out. And then he took a chance and went to Leicester City on loan. It worked. At Leicester City, he was refined, he was well coached, and we saw him become a huge part of Leicester City's promotion to the EPL. But when they got to the EPL last season, it was rather unfortunate. He picked up an injury playing for Ghana, an ACL. Now, it cut his season short. He did not play a lot of games. He did not play a lot of games for a very long time. During that recovery, he was filmed. During that recovery, there were cameras around him to document his progress, the way he recovered from that ACL. And now that he's back, you will not even know he went on, he sustained an ACL injury. He is playing normal. Normally, when players sustain ACL injuries, they suffer a bit before they get their form back. No Fatawu issahaku. This season for Leicester City in the Championship, goals are goals, assists are assists. He scores bangers. He scores from all ranges, whether tap-ins or whether anyone, he's scoring for you. But one thing Leicester City did that I'm really, really impressed with is documenting that. Now, it was premiered, and about 500 Leicester City fans were around for the premiere. And you can see them. When Fatawu was coming out, look at all of them. They were cheering Fatawu. They see Fatawu as a community hero because of what he has done for the club. Taking them to the EPL, even with them still, they know Fatawu is the one going to take them there. Now, the documentary is called Back Stronger. The documentary is called Back Stronger. Now, it highlights his difficult ACL injury and the inspiring story of his remarkable comeback. It is a very nice documentary. I've seen excerpts on it on social media. But then, during the premiere, Fatawu spoke about Jamie Vardy, who currently plays for Cremonese in the Italian Serie A. This is what he said. Let's check it out.
I think Jamie always makes everything easier for wingers, because always when you try to put the ball in the 18 yards, it's going to put it in the net. So I think it was somewhat special for me, and I always was feeling better and happy when he scored. When we were playing, I preferred him scoring than me. That was how special it was, because when he scored, it's just like amazing, and it makes it easy to just win games as well. So I think he was playing with Jamie is something special, and I'm so happy to be able to have been playing with him in my life.
So guys, you have heard from Fatawu issahaku speaking about Jamie Vardy. Yeah, I mean, it was an excellent one. What you have to know is this particular documentary will be available on the 31st of October, which is tomorrow. So I go watch them. They'll come and tell you about it, but try and go and watch it. It's very, very important. So guys, this is the update I have for you concerning all Ghanaian players. For those who don't know, I have 2 channels now. Yes, 2. This one, which was hacked but was given back to me, and I created a new one during the same period. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you updates here. Updates, all the updates, you get it here. But then after match reaction is going to be on that channel, Sports with Adam. It's going to be on that channel. So don't worry, there'll be a lot of collaboration between that channel and this channel. So even if you don't see it there, you see it here, you understand. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. We go vibe.